All eyes are on the Apple Watch Ultra 3, the next great invention as the Apple Watch turns 10. Talks about it dropping alongside the iPhone 16 this September have been floated. Rumors are swirling about what's coming. Bigger screens, smarter features, and maybe even a new display tech. But will it live up to the hype? Let's dive into everything we know so far about Apple's most rugged smartwatch yet. Let's start with the design. Don't expect any drastic changes here. If you're familiar with the Apple Watch Ultra or Ultra 2, then you already know what to expect. Same rugged look, same chunky body, but there's a twist rumor has it. The screen is getting even bigger. We're talking a 2.12-inch display up from the 1.93-inch screen on the Ultra 2. That's around a 10% increase, which might sound cool, but it's going to feel even bigger on your wrist. Now, what about the display tech? Initially, there was a lot of buzz about Apple switching to micro OLED for this model, which would have been a pretty significant upgrade. Brighter, better contrast, more energy efficient. But it seems like those plans got shelved, at least for now. Instead, we're likely getting an improved LTPO OLED display. It's not as flashy as micro OLED, but LTPO tech is still solid, more energy efficient, and crucial for that always-on display without killing your battery. When it comes to performance, we're expecting an upgraded chip, probably the S10 following the trend from last year's S9. It's likely to bring incremental improvements, faster processing, maybe a bit better power efficiency, and possibly setting the stage for future AI enhancements. But don't expect a massive leap in performance here. Now, let's talk features. This is where it gets a bit tricky. The Apple Watch Ultra 3 was expected to pack in some new health tracking capabilities, specifically sleep apnea detection and blood pressure monitoring. But according to the latest leaks, these features have hit some roadblocks. The hypertension detection is reportedly not as reliable as Apple would like, and sleep apnea detection is complicated by ongoing legal battles with Masimo over the blood oxygen monitor. If you're in the US, your Apple Watch still can't measure blood oxygen saturation due to this dispute, which means sleep apnea detection might not make it into this year's model. Apple could delay the release of this feature or maybe try to find a workaround, but it's definitely not a sure thing right now. So what does this mean for the Ultra 3? It sounds like we might not get any big new hardware features this time around. Instead, Apple could be focusing on software-based upgrades using the existing sensors. watchOS 11 will be running the show, and we know that brings some nice updates. New widgets, improved health metrics tracking, and a bunch of small but welcome improvements. But if you were hoping for some groundbreaking new health features, you might have to wait. Given all this, it's looking like the Apple Watch Ultra 3 might be more of a refinement year rather than a revolutionary one. And that's not entirely surprising. Apple has a history of incremental updates with the Apple Watch. The first two generations of the Ultra line have been priced at $799, and it's hard to imagine Apple raising the price significantly without some killer new feature. So, expected to stay in that range unless they pull a rabbit out of their hat with something we haven't heard about yet. So, should you be excited about the Apple Watch Ultra 3? If you're rocking the first gen Ultra or even the Ultra 2, this one might not be enough to justify an immediate upgrade. It's likely to be a solid but not spectacular upgrade. That said, we're still a few months away from launch, and Apple is known for keeping a surprise or two under wraps. But as it stands, it's looking like the Ultra 3 will be more about refining what's already a great smartwatch, rather than redefining the category. Of course, as we get closer to September, the leaks will either get clearer or Apple will throw us curveball. So, keep your eyes peeled, and we'll see what happens when it officially drops. Let us know in the comments what you think about these rumored upgrades. Thanks for watching our video. Like and share with your friends if you find this video helpful. Subscribe to our channel if you want more videos like this on your feed.